How's it going, YouTube? It's Undying Art bringing you episode 3 of the Geek podcast. Dan is away at the moment. He's a bit busy, so I'm joined with a different guest.
Oh, hi. I'm Soul Reaver Customs. You guys can call me Shane. I run my own Instagram on Instagram. I sell headcasts and stuff.
Cool.
And I do painting.
And if you've watched some of my videos, hopefully you'll see in the description that I've linked him quite a lot of times because I've covered some of his stuff. And I've always got him linked in the description, so hopefully people actually use that. And in today's episode, we're going to be talking about Mcfarland Toys, everything to do with them. So I'm not really sure where to begin. I guess, what's your stance on them?
I feel like, okay, I'll be 100% honest. Mcfarland figures are shit, compared to other figures, but for $20 odd quid, they're not that bad. And I feel like the reason why people hate them so much is for some of the choices, the scale, and stuff that's not actually Todd McFarlane's fault. And that's my stance on it. What about you?
I have a few figures, or I've had them over the years. Recently, I've got Darkseid and Steppenwolf that I repainted. And my problems with McFarlane, I don't have problems with them because they don't have the horrible things that I hate with them. For me, I don't like McFarlane's, the fact their ball joints on their wrists are so far out that it looks like there's just a ball stuck at someone's hand.
Oh god, I fucking hate those as well. I hate the weird stubby sausage fingers on their open hands as well. But they still use the same fucking hands for everything. It really pisses me off. But,
oh my god, I'm just going to briefly say it. Have you seen their Dr. Fate figure they've done?
Oh my god, that looks... it's the hands are disgusting.
A fisted hand and a gripping hand for a magician. What the hell are you doing?
It's not even that. Have you seen the ball joint?
Yeah, and it sticks out so far.
It's bigger than the fucking hand itself. And it's I have no words.
Because I always thought, if I could be asked one day, I would just Dremel out the hand, the wrist, the arm, the forearm, and then sink the ball joint in so you can't really see it very well. But with that one, I was like, well, that's literally not possible because it's bigger than the arm.
You know what you should do? Get... what's it called? Just go on AliExpress or eBay and buy yourself the skin-colored pegs, the what do they call it? Figma pegs. Also, am I allowed to swear on this podcast?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh sweet, fuck yeah. No, but just get the Figma joints, and you should be able to fix it. But still, you don't want to have to pay $5-10 quid for a couple joints to fix your figure.
Yeah, I had one followed. I don't know what you call it on AliExpress. And then it's just disappeared completely and I can't find it again, because I was going to get a bunch of Figma joints just in case I needed a Figma joint or just some kind of joint for figures.
Yeah. Or do you know what you could do? Alternatively, if the Cyberpunk figures have failed so fucking miserably, just buy a shit ton of male V figures, because you can get them for $5 each.
Yeah,
just use the wrist pegs from them.
Yeah.
The wrist pegs from them are the perfect wrist peg size. And it's the only time they've actually done a proper wrist peg, and it pisses me off because they've never done it since.
Yeah, that's true. I dismantled all my Call of Duty figures for their wrist joints. I can't remember who I gave them to. Oh, one was Daredevil.
Mm-hmm.
One was Tyler Rake from Extraction, and I can't remember who the last one I gave it to. But yeah, I've now got Call of Duty bodies just without hands at all because they can't use them.
Love that. If you just give them more, I think, because I really need pieces off of them.
Sorry, what'd you say? You cut out a bit.
Oh, sorry. I really need the armor pieces from the Call of Duty figure. So if you ever want to give them to somebody, I'm your man. I'll take them.
Yeah, I've got the Frank Woods and actually no, I used the Dr. Richtofen for a cowboy.
Wait, did you need a Dr. Richtofen?
Isn't he the guy? Yeah, the guy who's got a bloody shirt and stuff, really bloody white shirt.
I didn't know they made one. Look.
I'm pretty sure it's him. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's him. And he's got a saw in his belt, a surgical saw.
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah. That was wave 2, I believe.
They're the 1/10 scale. Oh my god.
No. The Call of Duty ones are not 1/10. They're actually perfect 6-inch, which is annoying because nothing else in their line is.
So weird. That's so weird. Also, is Google Images working for you? Because for me, I'm getting like a 500 error every time I try to call fucking Google Images.
I'll load it up.
But it's still like 10, 15 odd quid on eBay and shit.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, it's working fine for me.
Like, oh
I
man,
just
the
came.
skin-colored fucking plastic that goes into like Riptoff's arm. That pisses me off.
Yeah. I use his arms for Tyler Rake, and then I use the body for a cowboy. If you've played the indie game West of Dead, I'm making the. Oh no, I showed you, didn't I? The cowboy with the skull head.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
You did. That looked really fucking dope.
I want to get their Ruin as well, but his articulation sucks absolute dick. Their Call of Duty Ruin. He looks so
that's
cool.
the dude with the skull head, right?
Oh no. That's Ghost. Ruin is the guy with the mohawk, and he's like wearing like heavy duty armor, and he's got a battering ram.
The battering ram dude. Oh, yeah. I've seen him. Somebody made like a really dope like Batman out of him, and I really just want to buy this dude just so I could like harvest the boots, the arms, and then like take off the chest stuff and put it on like a tactile Batman, you know?
Oh yeah, looking at the pictures, I can see that could work.
Yeah, it could make like a really, really good.
And the head could make a good goon in the future.
Yeah, it could. I was thinking Grim Knight, but yeah, it could make just like a generic goon. That'll be dope, actually.
Yeah, can't remember what we're talking about. Oh, Mcfarland, Darkseid, and Steppenwolf. So they don't have the ball joints. They've just got in and out hinges, which makes it so much easier because it's not as good articulation wise, but it's just looks better, so much better. And their feet aren't as bad.
They did the same thing with what's his name, King Shark. It looks shit on King Shark just because he's painted, so it just looks terrible. But,
oh dear. Yeah, and the only problem with their Steppenwolf, which I'll get into when I do the video, is because of the design of the film, his feet are so tiny you can barely stand him without a stand. Like
but that's like the character design. You can't really blame McFarlane on that.
McFarlane could make their feet like a bit bigger, and I don't think people would have complained too much because when the hell do you inside a cut do you see his feet for longer than like a few frames and be like, oh no, look, his feet way more tiny.
Fair enough. I know for fully CGI characters and stuff, they tend to get like sculpts, like digital sculpts sent to them from Warner Brothers and stuff, and they just work off of those sometimes. But maybe that's what they've done here because it looks a lot higher quality than like. Yeah, because like you look at those figures and they look like a lot higher quality.
Yeah, true.
And like a lot better sculpted than their in-house sculptors. No disrespect to their in-house sculptors, but their in-house sculptors are a bit trash sometimes. Like fucking Gunslinger Spawn, for example. That's pissed me off. But,
I saw you say about that. I was quite sad because I wanted to get him because he looked cool.
You can get him. He looks cool. I'm just pissed off because he's not accurate to the source material. Considering he is a fucking Todd McFarlane creation, and it's Todd McFarlane's toy company. The least you can fucking do is make your own fucking flagship look good.
Yeah, that is quite funny.
Yeah, he's just been stretched. The torso's just been stretched, basically. So what they've done, they've probably gotten the whole figure done and everything, and they've looked at the sculpt and they've gone, "This looks good, but let's just stretch it out a little bit." So they've just stretched it from head to toe, just a tad bit, and you can tell because everything just looks a bit lanky, and it's not meant to.
Oh, I love lanky figures. Every time I see like a character coming out that looks lanky, I'm just like, it just looks like me cosplaying as them instead of the character.
Fair enough. The torso joint's shit on Gunslinger as well. But yeah. And his size is a bit too fucking big in my opinion. But yeah. That's me. That's with me.
Yeah, I think I still pick him up if I find him. And there's another one that's like, I don't know any of the names, like all grey with like a medieval helmet on or something like that, and he looks cool.
Oh, it's not a medieval head. It's a fucking raven hood. It's
it's a hood. Yeah, that's it. It's not a helmet.
Yeah, it's Raven Spawn. I fucking love Raven Spawn. He's like an alternate universe, like evil Spawn, which is kind of fucking.
Yeah, he looks really cool. It's a shame Dan isn't on because he loves Spawn.
I fucking love Spawn, man. I kind of stopped reading Spawn after Spawn killed God and Malbolgia, and then remade the world in his image, and then said, "Fuck this shit, this is boring," and then went back to being a normal Hellspawn. So,
Oh, that sentence
yeah,
is absolutely amazing. Yeah, I just
yeah.
stopped reading after he killed God and then remade the universe and got bored. I'm like, so what? Hmm?
See, I think that's even like fucking crazy. I love the fact that like just
You're
selling
cutting out a bit
Chilla.
again.
Oh, can you hear me now? Is it better?
Yeah,
Yeah, sorry about that. I love when what was it like Angela? There's a character called Angela who's like an angel
yeah, I've seen.
defender chick who's like from the Spawn universe and she hates Spawn. But for some reason, Todd McFarlane just decided to like without finishing off her storyline, like Todd just decided to sell it to Marvel, and now she's just Thor's brother. Sorry, she's just Thor's sister, and it's like what? Okay, I don't like this, but fuck it, fair enough.
Oh, it's the same character. That's interesting.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
does that
It's
mean
just a
McFarlane
character.
won't be able to make her?
Sorry?
Does that mean McFarlane won't be able to make her because they don't have the rights to her?
No, sadly not.
Oh, that's gonna be terrible for
Yeah.
people like completionists who want the entire team or universe. I
Oh
don't know what
god,
to call
no,
it.
because no people, they made up with it like the Redeemer and shit, but it's just like yeah. Angela, like I don't fucking know because I know Marvel own her now, but they've barely used her because she's barely shown up in Thor. Um, and it's like I want to know what they're doing with her. So if not, I hopefully they sell her back to like Todd, and Todd just makes a figure of her. But you know,
Yeah, I
that's it.
wonder if they would do that. Like, if they would
But
buy
there's already a
buy her
Marvel
just to
Legends
make
figure of
her.
her. You know, there's
Yeah, I
already a
thought there
Marvel Legends
was.
figure of her.
I just can't remember specifically.
Yeah, I'm probably just gonna buy the Marvel Legends figure and like um just pop swap and like retool like one of the Wonder Womans they've done.
Yeah, I was
So
gonna say like you'd
yeah.
have to like splice her with a McFarlane or just hope that because it's Marvel Legends, they love to make their female figures huge for some reason.
I like that. I really do like that. Yeah. It's the only time it doesn't work is like when it's a teenage character and she's like told fucking Scott Summers. But other than that, most of the time it does work. Like She Hulk is too short in my opinion. She needs to be at least like a couple like a half an inch taller in my opinion. But yeah. Um what other fucking female legends are there? There's Jean
Oh
Grey
yeah,
body,
I'm
but
trying to
I'm not
think.
a fan
I'm
of.
just thinking of all the bloody film stuff, so I need to stop thinking about that. Just think of like Claire from Daredevil and MJ and Jessica
Yeah, the
Jones.
MJ body sucks. Like the bodies they've used for MJ really suck.
Yeah, I
The
started.
Legends and like the movie MJ is actually pretty good in my opinion.
Oh, the comic one. Oh, yeah, I was thinking of the movie MJ because I used her
I know
for a Katie from Avengers game. Haven't finished it yet. Just been sat looking at me, feeling like finish me, and I'm like, no, thanks.
oh man, have you just got the Zendaya head lying around?
I got what?
Have you just got the Zendaya head lying around?
Yes, I think I either gave one away and still have one, or have both.
If I'll trade you for one, like I'll trade you for both because I need like a couple Zendaya heads.
All right, cool. No worries.
Yeah, I'll trade you for them. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah. Um,
Um,
I can't remember what I was going to say. Oh, McFarlane Jean figures. Have you seen anything about them? Because I think
oh
they
my
look really
god,
cool, but I don't know anything about the property.
they look really fucking dope, and I'm definitely gonna pick one up to make myself a custom Darth Malgus, like a more movie style. Pardon me.
Oh, that would be cool.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And I probably want to pick one up to make Darth Bane because I've seen somebody make a Darth Bane with it, and it looks great. I think it's
Oh,
the
with the fat
Dave
buff guy.
Bautista one. No, it's the Dave Bautista one.
Oh, okay.
Dave Bautista. I think Dave Bautista's the back actually. So.
Yeah, isn't he? He's like massive and all in black.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I think
No,
he's like
are you
really
thinking of
fat.
like whatever Skarsgård, like the fucking like its dad that have you seen Pirates of the Caribbean?
Yeah,
Do you remember Orlando Bloom?
yeah.
His dad. That dude is played by his dad.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh, okay.
something Skarsgård.
I recognise the surname, but
Yeah,
can't think
like
why.
you know,
Isn't a Skarsgård in Deadpool? The second one. Oh, I'm gonna have to
Is it
Google it
Bill
now.
Skarsgård? Bill Skarsgård. I think one of the Skarsgårds is in Deadpool.
Yeah, isn't he
Yeah,
the vomit dude?
oh shit! Yeah, he is. He is. He is. He is. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
No, not Scars Explained.
I love that.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, the vomit bloke, Bill Skarsgård. That's the one in Deadpool 2.
I really want to get the I really want to pick up like all of the Doom figures, just because the Jason Momoa head looks so much better than the fucking Justice League one.
I know. I can't believe they completely fucked up. Like that entire line of the Justice League. Some of them look so much now. I think only Flash looks a bit like Ezra. The rest are just whack. I'm like, how have
Flash
you?
looks good. Batman looks good. Everyone else is shit.
What about the Bruce head? It looks like human Shrek to me.
Oh shit! No, fuck that. Actually, no. You know what is the perfect head they've done in that line? It's Cyborg. Like,
Oh yeah, yeah.
like
Cyborgs does look really good. Yeah.
By far, best likeness to the character I've seen. It's kind of insane. That's another figure I think they've just gone Warner Brothers to send them over. Concept art and like 3D renders.
I really
Because
want someone to do like a custom with him and have like an LED red light in his chest, because seeing that weird like blood stroke on his chest, it doesn't look like a light. Figure.
It's meant to be a light, isn't it?
Yeah.
I always just thought it was blood.
Yeah, it just looks like a war paint or something. I'm like, when does he? Oh, it's a light.
It's such a dark red as well, which is what like what's
yeah, that's what like. If you're gonna try and do OSL like with one stroke of paint, maybe not so dark.
Yeah.
And Superman's head does look good. Like I thought, like they would like retool that for Witcher, and then they just I don't even.
It's no, because the thing is, people keep hating on Todd McFarlane for the likenesses, and I hate on them for the likenesses as well. I hate on them for the likenesses a lot.
I'm not blaming Todd McFarlane specifically, just like the sculptors.
It's the sculpts that suck, like
yeah,
and the paint. So, do you know why? Do you know why they suck? It's the same reason why, like early Hot Toys, of like Johnny Depp looked nothing like Johnny Depp, because they didn't have Johnny Depp's likenesses.
Yeah.
Likeness, right? And if you think about it, The Witcher is owned by Netflix. So they'd have to go to Netflix to get The Witcher rights, which they've done. But then they'd have to go through like a lot more hassle to get rights for Henry Cavill for The Witcher. But then it's like the same thing with like Warner Brothers. You're basically paying for the same actor's likeness like several fucking times, because you have to go directly to
the property.
To the property to get the likeness rights. Because it's the same reason why like celebrities can't sue Marvel or DC for using their likeness in their artwork, because it's their character, you know?
Yeah, it's not them.
Yeah, they have the trademark on the concept art, which is using your face, which you've signed off on. But then, like when it comes to like actual practical figures and stuff, because it's like a likeness of an actual person, you have to go through the studio or something to get the likeness from the actor, and that's just so much more hassle. And you'd have to wait like another 6-7 months, which is why like when Marvel Legends come out and shit, because it's Hasbro, and they're practically owned by Disney at this point. Do you get what I mean? It's easier for them.
Yeah. So do you reckon that their Geralt sculpt, they're deliberately not making it look like Henry?
Yeah, it's the same. Yeah, that's literally what I think it is. Because it's the same reason why they haven't made like Jason Momoa look as much as Jason Momoa as they've done with the Dune figure, because like Dune's been, God knows, in production for how long. So.
And probably because Dune is, I imagine, cheaper than the rights to DC figures characters.
Maybe.
Because I've never heard of Dune in my life, and my mum was like, "You never heard of Dune?" I was like, "No." It's an 80s film, isn't it? Or something like that. I can't remember.
It's a fucking David Lynch film. There's a David
it's a
Lynch
book,
film.
obviously.
There's a TV series. There's a TV series.
Is there?
I know Sting, the wrestler, plays one of the characters in the original fucking David Lynch movies. There's like 5 or 6 Dune books as well. There's Dune Messiah, etc., etc. And it's pretty good. I like the books, but it pisses me off because like every other fucking like, it seems like every other line in the books is more like Oh, we're going to the planet Arrakis, also known as Dune. Oh, my home planet Dune, also known as Arrakis.
Yeah, we get
Get
it.
it.
Stopped
But
in
what's
exposition.
Arrakis? It's like, oh, what's Arrakis again? Oh, it's Dune. Oh, what's Dune again? Oh, it's Arrakis. Like, shut up, please.
That is funny. Yeah, I hope
Yeah.
the figures come to B&M or something, because I love picking up cheap figures from B&M.
Oh, fuck yeah. I'm hoping the Dune figures come to B&M. They did the same fucking thing with the Eternal figures because they came out last year and then they were recalled and some people own them and they tried to sell them for like 50, 60 quid on eBay. And I'm like, you're having a fucking laugh, mate.
That is funny.
So,
Gotta love scalpers.
mm-hmm. Fucking love
And
scalpers.
the Fortnite figures as well. I want to get more of them, but I just everything else gets in the way. Like I'm like, oh yeah, I've got this amount of money. I'm gonna go to B&M and get some random fodder Fortnite figures, and then I go, oh, but then I could get this, and then I get this, and then that's it.
I told you I collect art figures, right?
Yeah.
So basically, like a lot of like the Fortnite figures just look like art figures. So I buy them because they just make like a cool like display of like random art figures. Because most art figures I know are in like 1/6 scale, and they're so expensive in 1/12 scale. So I just get like the Fortnite figures. I'll take like the heads and stuff, and I'll put them on like soft good bodies, like repaint them, resculpt a little bit. And I've got my own line of like one whole art toys with them, and I like them because you can pick them up for like 6, 7 quid at B&M, and it's like fuck yeah.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. But
Yeah.
I'm wondering if like
from. Go on.
I'm wondering if Mcfarland are going to slow down on Fortnite because now Hasbro have it, or I don't know if Mcfarland and Hasbro have it at the same time.
Basically, Todd McFarlane's last figure is the banana peely that's half skeleton.
Oh, so he doesn't have the rights anymore.
That's the last figure he's announced because I'm pretty sure Hasbro just bought like the action figure rights now because Jazzwares have lost them.
Completely. Oh, so it's just going to be Hasbro because they look pretty cool as well, actually.
Yeah, the Hasbro figures look great, and they're basically more or less the same as Marvel Legends as far as I understand. So
yeah,
I'm
some of the engineering looks better, like the GI Joe ones instead of the Marvel Star Wars, which is pretty impressive.
Yeah, some of them are amazing. I like the new packing as well. If I'm being honest, less plastic, less faithful. So yeah.
I really want to get the links to make a custom Catwoman because we don't have a good 1/12 Catwoman apart from the Mayfix, but she's expensive.
Oh fuck the Mayfix figure! Look, it's shit for the price you're paying. Oh, yeah, it's great. It's a great figure.
Yeah.
But if you're paying like 120 fucking quid for like just a plain black body, I think
it's a bit mad.
You know, like if you have the money, fair not you do you, but it's not worth it. I'm gonna be using like the Lynx figure, whatever she's called, for a Marvel Legends Black Cat from like the Spider-Man game.
Oh, that's a good shout.
Right, because
especially you can get a good sculpt of her head.
Yeah. I'm probably just gonna get I'm probably just gonna print myself a head. That'll be fun.
The only problem with her is her hands. She just has, I'm pretty sure it's just gripping hands, so you don't have any like claw hands or anything like that.
Oh, that's fine. I'll just give her a whip or something.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah.
Do that.
Just have her like.
Have you seen the other line as well? The other figures from the line.
Yeah, there's like the black Nyassos, which looks good.
Yeah. The gold
like that
dude looks cool.
Yeah, the one who looks like a fucking Iron Man mech, like a medieval Iron Man mech dude.
Right? Yeah. I have no idea how to explain it. It's like some gold knight sci-fi thing.
Yeah, I like him. I was gonna use him as like a standing like Adam Warlock.
Yeah. I can't remember. Oh, and then they revealed the other day like the big guy with like LED faces. Don't know if you saw that.
Big dude with LED faces?
It's like Hasbro, a robot. I don't know what the character's called, or the skin, I should say. But he's got like 6 interchangeable LED. Well, I imagine the head's got the LED, and then you just put the face on, and it like lights up the face.
Battle Royale, right?
Yeah. I don't know why I want to get that, but I want to get it. I'll probably weather it up and just have it as some Star Wars thing.
um. Oh, are you talking about what's his name? Um. Oh, it's just called the scientist. Fair enough.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, it's just called the scientist. Oh my god, that looks dope.
Yeah, especially if the
Oh
LED
shit.
isn't shit. That'd be very cool.
This has been printing on this shit.
Yeah, true.
Oh my god, the only thing that pisses me off is the amount of people complaining about like Haslab Sentinel. It's like, oh, like the legs are loose, blah blah blah. It's like, well, they literally give you instructions in the box that you have to like open up a little panel, turn up with a fucking screw. Because if they put them in the box tight, like, and the box moved around too much, you risk breaking the fucking legs. So
That's funny.
just
Yeah, I
stop
saw
fucking
loads of people
complaining.
complaining about it, and then like the Fwoosh made a post saying like, "Oh, you just got to tighten it up."
Yeah, or it's like people are like, oh, he's not painted. If I'm spending £400 on a figure, I want him to be painted properly. It's like, yes, he is painted. But then you complain about like paint rub on like your fucking thighs, but then you're basically like manhandling and rubbing the thighs onto like everything. Like obviously you're gonna scratch it up. Do you get what I mean? It's like you're
Yeah,
paying 400 fucking quid for a figure. It's like the same thing where like people buy a Hot Toys figure, like people who buy like people who collect legends and they'll buy a Hot Toy figure and they'll basically complain about, oh look, the paint's coming off. It's like that's because you're manhandling it.
yeah.
It's like
They're
especially
collector's
you're paying
pieces,
four
not
hundred quid.
toys. Although they're called hot
Yeah,
toys, but
yeah. I mean you're paying like 400 quid for a figure that's about like 28 inches tall. You know what I mean?
yeah,
That's like that's like if that was any other character, that would be like one half scale. So just why are you complaining so much? It's not like you're gonna sit there like with your legs crossed, like playing with it like a fucking action figure, you know? Just it's a display piece. Treat it like a display like piece.
yeah. And like a few people do photography with it, but apart from that, it's just like you. Did you see all the people like putting baby shorts and shirts in them and like taking them out and stuff with rucksacks? I'm like, what am I
Yeah,
witnessing right now?
that was actually hilarious. I love that. I love that. But it was like one of the people who was doing that was complaining about like all the amount of paint rubs on it, and I'm like, you literally put that figure on a tricycle and you like and took him outside, and you expected not to get like fucking paint rub. Are you
uh,
serious, man?
it is funny.
People were just dumb.
Yeah, they do like to complain for no reason.
Yeah, they do. People are like, oh, like I'm glad I didn't buy the Galactus figure because the Sentinel was shit. Don't you feel dumb? It's like, no, shut up. You just didn't have the money to like buy a fucking Sentinel.
Yeah,
So stop complaining.
and all the people complaining about the Rancor, they're gonna get it, so why complain? Like they're gonna, oh, I'm not gonna get
Exactly.
it. Oh, boycott it, and then they're gonna be the ones who buy it.
Yeah, they're gonna be the ones on Facebook, like when it's out, trying to pay like fucking like the aftermarket prices and shit.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely.
So
I can't really
people
think what
people
other
do.
lines McFarlane have.
Huh?
I can't really think what other lines McFarlane have.
Oh, dude, can I actually because I was going to talk to you about this yesterday. I'm gonna explain something. I hope people listen to this podcast and don't think I'm an asshole or a
We'll
twat.
get like 20
But
views, so it's fine.
that's fine. Like 20 fucking people need to hear this. If you're one of the fucking people that complain about Todd McFarlane only making male characters when it comes to Mortal Kombat, I think all of you need to shut the fuck up and take your quarantine, like your fucking issues, to fucking Warner Brothers. Um, because Todd McFarlane doesn't decide what figure he's allowed to make. He doesn't choose what figures he's allowed to make. He just gets given random licenses for random characters from the Mortal Kombat line that he has to make. And that's why people are like, okay, calm. It's the same reason why like the DC multiverse like line is fucking like the weird one tenth scale because he had no choice. It was a mandate put on him by Warner Brothers, and Warner Brothers have been doing this a lot, and they're basically limiting like a lot of female characters coming out and shit. I don't know why that is.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's
So
strange.
yeah, it's like if you notice, because Storm Collectibles has the exact same issue where they haven't actually released like a single female figure for Mortal Kombat, as far as I remember. They may have released like a katana, but other than
I've
that,
not
they've
heard of
only
that, so
stuck
I
to
don't think so.
ninjas or Goro or Motoro, and that's it. Because that's literally all Warner Brothers are giving them the rights to. Whereas when it comes to like the SNK licenses for Storm, they're doing like a Morrigan, and they're doing like other female characters. So do you see what I mean? It's not
Yeah.
their fault. It's literally just fucking Warner Brothers being assholes. So if people have like issues with Warner, like with McFarlane only making like the same Batmans over and over again, then take it up with Warner Brothers, not McFarlane. So it's like, yeah,
Yeah, and also
it's
like
not.
Batman, they're always going to make Batman. He's the most popular DC character.
Yeah, right now, like Warner Brothers need all the fucking money they can get. So they're basically that's
Yeah,
why they're constantly just like, hey, McFarlane, Mackie boy, Toddy, my dude, here, you have another Batman, make this Batman. And it's like, okay, calm. That's why, like, you're getting so many fucking, like, Dark Knight Returns Batman coming out at the same time. Because it's what, like, Warner Brothers are wanting people to push.
yeah, yeah,
So, yeah, it's the same thing. It's like, people are like, oh, Todd McFarlane's figures come with gripping hands, but they don't come with guns. It's the same thing. Warner Brothers are the ones who have told them not to add guns to their figures anymore.
yeah. They're
Like, you have
doing
to
something
realize
weird, like with SH Figure Arts line as well, like Harley Quinn and stuff that came out recently. Just not having guns.
The new Deadpool, he doesn't have, he has guns either. It's like,
Yeah, but is that definitely confirmed? Because the promo pictures has like holes in his thighs, as if like they've removed it for the promotional images.
see, the thing is, I think because they're like they're more of an Asian company, so they have more freeway with that, right? So they can't really sue them for doing that. They have to like abide by their promotional like shit. When the figure
Yeah,
comes out and shit, they'll probably like slide it in the side or something.
yeah,
Like,
that's what
oh,
I'm
it's a pre-order
thinking.
bonus,
Is it's
but you're
just
not allowed to show. Go on.
yeah. I'm just thinking
You,
they deliberately removed it from the images so they can get away with it, but they're actually going to include it. Because otherwise, why
yeah,
sculpt the holes in the
yeah,
thighs? Or if
yeah.
they,
I
or if you
agree.
sculpted them and then they turn around and go, no, you can't have guns. Would you
It's a
sculpt
big
over them again? Like redesign? I don't know.
like if you're that far into production, I think just leave it, just remove the
Yeah,
guns.
maybe.
Um, think about it this way. You know, Prime One.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know they made a one scale, like Grim Knight. Okay.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
If you go on their website, they've removed all of the guns from that like as well. So the amount like as many people want to complain about Todd McFarlane not basically including guns with his figures, you have to realize that that's a mandate that Warner Brothers is putting on like everybody. Whereas the
Yeah.
big companies, they're like, fine, we'll listen to you here. We won't put them in the promotional pictures, but we'll like still pump out like these figures with the guns and shit, and they're premium statues. So obviously we're paying a premium for this license. So at the end of the day, we get to push out whatever we want, but we'll listen to you when it comes to promos.
Yeah.
Whereas Todd McFarlane, you have to realize he's still a fucking indie company, and he still has to listen to um, he still has to listen to Warner Brothers when it comes to like weapons and shit. He can't really include them in the packing and etc. etc. Because even with like SH Figure Arts or like the Marfix figures and stuff like that, because they're premiums, they can get away with this shit because they don't really need this license. Like Warner Brothers needs them, whereas
Yeah.
like Warner Brothers can turn to McFarlane and go, right, we're taking the license from you and giving it to somebody else. So it's kind of like a lose-lose situation for Todd McFarlane, where he's just getting like yelled at from all sides, and he can't do anything, which sucks.
Yeah.
It's also why like the original figures they were all close to 7 inch, regardless of who it was, and people are like, oh, like you have to why are they all the same height? Why is like a kid Robin the same size as like Batman? And
Yeah.
Todd McFarlane had to do that like random rant online where he was like, "Oh look, it's forced perspective. Just display them differently." And I feel really bad for him for that because it's like clearly Warner Brothers has gone to you and gone like, right, they all need to be this like height, and it was like, fuck.
Yeah.
He was able to like renegotiate it, thankfully, but still, you know.
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah. That Damian Wayne was funny, but then people like, if you thought about it, like a teenager nowadays is almost the same height as an adult, so it's kind of like a lot of people just justified it. But yeah, a lot of people are like,
Yeah,
oh, that's not accurate to the comics.
it's like people are like, oh, it's not accurate to the comic books, but then they gave him like a comic book head. People complained about that shit, and it's like, stop, just pick one,
Yeah,
pick
exactly.
one to
Yeah,
complain
people
about.
love double standards, being
Yeah, I mean,
hypocritical.
I understand why people didn't like the head. I hated the fucking head. I felt like it should have been more realistic.
Yeah, it looked
Quote
like the
unquote
teenage,
realistic.
the teenage. Oh my god, I can't speak. The TMNT DC crossover they did, like the 2 packs. That's what it reminded me of.
Oh, what the DC Direct ones?
Yeah, the one that like it was Batman and one of the Turtles, and then Ra's al
Yeah,
Ghul and
nah.
Shredder, etc.
Yeah, I 100% agree with you. It did look exactly like those.
Yeah, so it looked weird having a realistic, well, not a realistic body, but a well sculpted body, and then just having like a comic head just slapped on top.
Yeah, it was weird. It is what it is, though, you know.
Yeah, but he has made some absolute bangers. Like their Batman Who Laughs, I saw that. I can't remember where it was, but the only reason I didn't buy it is because I have the Mix Max upgrade kit using the Frankenstein's monster Mezco.
I've never heard of that.
Oh my god, have I never shown you? It's amazing. I'll have to show you.
Never show me that. You have to show me that right after we finish this because I really want to see that.
Alright, yeah,
Oh
we'll
my
do.
god.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's just basically you buy the Frankenstein's monster. This was ages ago, probably over a year ago now.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, no, it might have been before COVID. Bloody hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he comes with like 4 pairs of hands, like a staff, a knife, and then like a head. And then I decided to
Uh-huh.
repaint the head so it's all bloody. And I repainted all the
Mm.
hands because it was like a grey skin, and I wanted it to be white like the Joker. So I repainted all of them
Okay.
white.
I'm making a Batman box using Batman.
You cut it, go, mate.
Oh, sorry. I'm using the you know my vampire Batman.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be making a Batman Who Laughs using that, just because I like the very exact way it is on mine. I know it's not accurate at all, but still.
Oh, like,
look cool.
well, so you're gonna put like the, I don't know, we call it a visor. I don't know what it is.
Oh, what the dark metal crown visor, whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah,
to
the thing
call
that
it.
covers up his eyes. I think that would look cool.
Yeah.
That would look cool with your vampire.
All right. Do you want one? Because I'm probably gonna print up like a batch and I'll just send you one. But yeah.
I would like it. I'm just not sure what I could use it on because I would use it on that, like the Mix Max one I just said, but it's like a head and neck connected sculpt, like the classic Mezcos.
Oh, fuck, fair enough.
But yeah, I might get one just to slap it on some random figure.
I mean, it gives you an excuse to buy the Mcfarland figure now, which looks a bit short in my opinion, but yeah.
I wanted to get the one with the wings to make a custom angel and a custom demon, and then like for some reason he just shot up in price. The one with the wings.
The one with the wings you can get for about 25 quid in Forbidden Planet still. I'm going tomorrow, so I can pick one up for you if you still need one.
Oh.
But yeah.
Oh, cool. Well then, yeah. Never mind then. Yeah, because I was going to get the Wonder Woman gold shit suit. That sounded like I said a dog. Use those golden wings as like an angel, but I can't think of like a body for the angel, and then paint up the Batman Who Laughs wings for the demon, like have it bloody and look like a fallen angel.
Yeah, that would work. That would work really well, especially seeing that you're doing like a Soul Reaver Customs as well. So, yeah.
Yeah, I've just got to try and think of Mcfarland base bodies for these two characters. Because I don't know whether to go like medieval style or like modern angel and demon, like having modern clothes but then a demon head or a demon wings.
I'd say go modern. That'd be cool, you know?
Yeah, probably be easier for me as well because I could get like a V-Toys and get rid of the jacket and try and find like a normal looking jacket that doesn't look weird, futuristic.
Yeah. That'd be cool. That could work really well, actually.
Oh, completely forgot about one line that I love with Mcfarland. Their Warhammer line is just, I love it.
Oh yeah, the Warhammer line is fucking amazing. And it really annoys me that like the people in the Warhammer community complain about that line so much, and it's like, shut up. Like
we've wanted figures for decades, and yet we're still complaining when we get them. It's like, oh my god.
It's like they're like, oh, but it doesn't look detailed enough. It's not the same. But it's like, okay, calm.
But you're paying 20 quid for it.
Kid bash.
Yeah,
it's
and
like,
that.
People complain. They're like, oh, it's like, oh, pardon me. I'm really sorry about that.
That's right.
People are like, oh, I don't want to have to pay £12 for a head. It's like, I saw you last week pay £45 for like a set of like 2 like miniature heads. Are you fucking serious?
Yeah. Oh dear, it is funny. So hypocritical. I
Yeah.
someone either it
Oh,
was
and
either a
they don't
leak or a
understand
data
how fucking
mined.
paint rob works. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, they leaked a Chaos Marine as well, so that's hopefully coming soon.
Yeah. I spoke to somebody who worked on the Chaos Marine actually, like a while ago.
Oh hell yeah, I can't
Um,
wait. And the
well, no,
Gene
actually, I
Stealers
can't
look
remember
cool
if
as
it was
well.
like for McFarlane or if it was
Joy Toy.
for Joy Toy.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was
they
like
look cool as
I
well.
spoke to somebody who worked on one of those, and it was like really fucking cool.
I'd
But
love to
yeah,
get the Joy Toy as well, but I'm like, 100 quid for 4 of them. I just, can I justify it?
it's yeah.
They're really class, like, but I would get the classic. Well, I say classic, but the Primaris instead of the weird Scout.
The
What are they
Scout ones
called?
look more very. Yeah, I know which ones
Phobos.
you're talking about.
Phobos.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. They look really. They look Mad Maxy, more Mad Max than like Space Marine to me.
Their
If I'm
legs
being
look
honest.
really weird. Like I know it's the design of Games Workshop, but I've never noticed how weird they look. It kind of looks like it says Centaur lower legs in armor. Like it's just suddenly
Yeah,
really thin out of nowhere.
yeah, yeah. No, you're right. You're right.
Yeah,
You're right.
very strange. And I hope that
Yeah.
like the mega
Also,
knobs are good.
weird thing is, like the Todd McFarlane Space Marines, they're actually like Marvel Legend scale. If you think about it.
Oh, I know, I love it. That's why I love them so much because people are like, oh, they don't scale of anything. It's like, but they do. Like they're almost perfect 1/12. And people go
Yeah, they
like,
are.
oh, the Imperial Guard's going to be the same size as Space Marine. I'm like, I don't give a shit. I'll get a 3D printed chest and helmet and put it on like a Punisher or something and have a 1/12
Exactly.
Imperial Guard.
Yeah. The only thing I'm not looking forward to is like the Ultramarine like Revive.
Yeah,
What is it
Reaver.
called?
Yeah,
Reaver. Um, I really want it, but the legs look weird.
but
You
what?
know, the legs look really weird. I don't know why. Just I'm just
Oh
used
yeah,
to
it's
like
like
the thick legs.
it's like the Phobos legs, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, it
Yeah,
is.
and the helmet
It's
looks really
weird.
soft as well. I don't know.
Yeah, the helmet is so soft. I really want their gene slices. The gene slices. Oh my god.
Yeah, the Gene Seals are really cool, especially the unpainted one with like the
Oh, steelers,
Cthulhu
not
head.
slices. Sorry, yeah,
Yeah, that's alright. Tyranids,
yeah,
Nids, what you want to call them.
yeah. They
Xenomorph
look cool.
knockoffs. So someone like was complaining, completely brain dead in Mcfarland group, saying like, "What the hell are these? They just look like xenomorphs." I'm like, Games Workshop based them off xenomorphs. What the fuck do you mean?
It's like you actually that fucking dumb. You really that dumb. It's like one of the original fucking bios in like some of the like in one of the original codexes, like literally this like was literally just like a word for word translation from like the description of like H.R. Giger's like alien book as well. It's kind of hilarious.
Yeah,
So
they like just straight up copied, and now they've like evolved it to be like their own thing. But
yeah,
yeah, it's just funny when I saw that.
I
I was
just
like,
really love the fucking Cthulhu head. I remember like looking at the Cthulhu head for like the Gene Stealer, like on
I
the
love it.
unpainted one, you know, like the
Yeah,
artist proof one, and I automatically thought of you because you bought like a Cthulhu head
yeah. I still need to
like
finish it. I
ages
keep
ago.
forgetting. Yeah.
Like, and now they've done this, and I really want to get it because I want to use the Cthulhu head on like one of my monster venom bodies, and then give him just huge fucking wings. Is that bad?
Oh,
It's not
that's
like I'm
cool.
copying
Yeah,
you
that's
now.
a cool idea. I was thinking of getting the artist proof. Oh no, what's I gonna do? Get the artist proof. Get the head. Put it on a normal Gene Stealer, and then give
Mhm.
him wings. So it's like some fucking horrible Cthulhu with like
Oh,
four
dude, it could be
arms.
like a fucking Cthulhu drone from like a video game or something.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah.
had like a really quote unquote good idea. Um, and basically, what I was going to do is I'm just going to buy like a shit ton of Gene Stealers, like the artist proof ones. Just buy like random, like, just like buy some random like NECA KO like Arnold Schwarzenegger figures, you know, like the shirtless ones or like the Contra figures.
Yeah.
And basically just like kit bash myself a shit ton of like what are they called? Necromorphs from Dead Space.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, yeah, that's a very good idea.
See, I have some good ideas sometimes.
I really want to make my Oh, it's Mcfarland, so I can talk about it. My Bloodshot based. Is it Bloodshot? No, what's his name? Fuck. Suicide Squad.
Bloodsport. Oh,
Bloodsport.
Bloodsport. Yeah,
Yeah,
Bloodsport.
use him as a base for Isaac.
Yeah,
It's really
exactly,
it's
man.
really annoying as
I
well because
really,
I just dream about these things and then wake up and like bollocks. And now next thing I know I'm buying it off eBay. Just
I,
uh,
I think that's gonna work really well. You know, Like, if
I
I'm being
really hope
honest.
so. When I saw
Um,
your kit, like you've got the full kit, I was like, oh, but now I can actually have the shoulder pads and not make it look Bloodsport with a
yeah,
Isaac head.
yeah, it cost me like 42 fucking like quid or something like ages ago. This is
Oh, you
before
need
I had
to
3D
use it then.
printer.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot. But like I'm like like the more I look at it, just sitting there, the more I'm like, fuck it. It's like 108 pieces. I can probably print all those together, and then yeah, it should work. Just start selling kits of like little panels to make Isaac. But yeah.
Whoops, I muted then. Yeah, I think that'd be a really cool idea. I reckon a lot of people buy it as well because that Naked Dead Space is so expensive now. People will want to make a custom one.
The Deck of Dead Space figure is really good, but it's literally a statue.
Yeah, that's
Um,
that's why I wasn't gonna pay prices through the roof because I was like, if I get this, I want to modify the hell out of it, and then I've just destroyed a 200, well, not 200, but like 100 quid figure.
Still got my Necromorph figures from Dead Space.
Yeah, Necromorphs look pretty
Uh,
cool, but your ideas, that's definitely gonna work.
yeah. Oh god, the Necromorph is like 160 quid on eBay now.
And you could get like a Johnny Silverhand and take off the cyborg arm because you're gonna make it a weird, disgusting Necromorph arm.
Yeah, I can do that. I can do that. I fucking hate this fucking Cyberpunk line. The game fucked everything up, but
I haven't played it, and I
it,
don't think I will for a long time.
just don't fucking play it. Don't
Oh, fair
bother.
enough.
I'll tell you what. Like, I'm gonna be setting up like a tabletop Cyberpunk game soon. So, like, well, like you said, if you want, we can all play. It'll be fun.
Well, online.
Yeah, we're gonna do it through like Skype or something. Because I'll set up like a digital board or something, and we can do it. It'll be fun.
I don't even know you could do that. To be fair, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's like D&D. Yeah,
Yeah, like online wargaming.
yeah. Basically, it's like Cyberpunk is
Whoops.
literally just the same as D&D, but um, man, I could literally go on for like fucking days about why Cyberpunk and CD Projekt Red suck. So
Oh no! Don't
yeah.
say CD Projekt. They're lovely. They're not. I don't know anything
No,
about
no,
them.
no, they're not.
I just adore Witcher 3.
They're the reasons why two studios actually closed down because of the fucking Witcher.
Oh, that's
Um,
sad.
yeah, there's a company, I can't remember their name right now, but they originally had the license for The Witcher. And what happened is CD Projekt Red ended up stealing the the project from them, and then basically said, "Hey, you guys still want to work on The Witcher?" And like a lot of people who were working on The Witcher game, they don't want to see their work go to waste, so they ended up leaving the studio to work for CD Projekt Red, which left that studio without talent, and they ended up having to close their doors, and
Oh
left
wow.
like the guy who like owned it, like owned the studio, just bankrupt basically.
Oh dear.
So yeah, they
That
did
sucks
that.
because I fucking adore that game.
Yeah, they're using people's sexualities, transgender people, as like a marketing tool for Cyberpunk. When in actuality, none of the game is actually like pro trans or pro like sexuality or anything like that. Um, Cyberpunk itself, like Mike Pornsmouth was barely ever talked about or anything about the thing. He's going to make Cyberpunk, one of the
Yeah.
co-creators of Cyberpunk actually, but they didn't talk to him about anything. They lied to investors, especially people who worked on like early promos of the game as well, including me. This I think I've spoken about this before, but I was like a beta voice actor for CD Projekt Red, like when they used to have like a pop up studio in Soho.
That's cool.
So yeah, yeah. Oh, there's something at the door. But I used to do I did like voice acting work here and there. Um, yeah, and I did some voice acting for Cyberpunk because I'm a huge fucking Cyberpunk fan. All my original art and shit was completely cut out.
Oh
Thank you.
dear.
Oh, that's cool. It just everything I did just got cut out, and it really pisses me off.
That
Um,
sucks.
but yeah, like the game itself is nothing like what Cyberpunk should be. I can go on for ages about why CD Projekt Red. Oh, like there's a whole concept of like like the guy who made The Witcher hates Cyberpunk. Not Cyberpunk, sorry, CD Projekt Red.
Yeah. There's loads of memes about
Yeah,
it.
yeah, he hates CD Projekt Red because they gave Geralt a beard. All the promo art and everything has Geralt with a beard, and there's like an inside joke with this with like the higher ups that they've given Geralt a beard because Geralt doesn't like beards, and the author doesn't like people with beards. So they basically intentionally added Geralt, like they've given Geralt a beard to piss him off.
Oh wow! Didn't realize that's how petty they were.
Yeah, and then they basically tried to buy like The Witcher off of him, so they could make their own Witcher universe, which fell flat on their head, and they got like a hate rally against like the author.
I didn't realize how like petty and sly they were.
Yeah, they're complete assholes. Oh, they also like treat their staff members like with disrespect as well. It's kind of insane how like disrespectful they are as a studio. So, yeah.
Oh, what a lovely company.
Yeah, they also blatantly lied to fans and shit, and didn't give anybody like promo copies on like previous gen consoles because they were like, oh yeah, it's gonna be great and all this shit, and they blocked reviews. From
oh yeah, because it was an absolute shit show on the previous consoles.
Oh, it still is a fucking shit show, man.
Oh, is it still? Oh wow. I remember like
there was just
like the first few days, like the amount of glitches, and I was like, wow, this is incredible.
You know, I broke my PS4, right?
Like completely broke it.
Yeah,
it like God.
Completely fucked up my PS4. It was insane. So
yeah. That's like opening day of Cold War when that wait no, yeah, it's called Cold War. It like crashed my console multiple times, and then like for some reason for like 2 days my console won't turn on. I was like, oh no, Cold War's broken my console, but now it works fine.
Yeah, I've got a PS5 now because my PS4 broke. So.
Oh, that's shit.
Yeah.
I do want to get a PS5, but bloody hell, like you have like 4 seconds of being able to pre-order it and then it just disappears.
I can get you one if you want.
I can't afford it at the moment anymore, but yeah.
Well, not right now, but like whenever you want one. My cousin. To be honest, I'd tell you to wait because the new PS5 that's just come out, like the version 2 of like the same console.
I didn't even know there's a new one.
I
didn't even know there's a new one.
It's basically the same one. They've just not got like the same like fan inside of the PS5, so it's like overheating and like basically burning the internal.
Oh, that's great.
Right? Yeah, I fucking love Sony.
Oh, what was the other? What was the thing with PS4? Oh, they just constantly get hacked all the time, didn't they?
Yeah, but so does fucking Microsoft, but they don't tell anybody.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, I've had like data leaks from like my fucking Xbox 360 days. Oh yeah, it sucks. It is what it is, I guess.
Yeah, I guess sometimes you can't help it, but at the same time, if you're a company that has like your basis is like privacy and stuff like that, you got to have some sort of better security, I guess.
Oh yeah, if you're a like multi-million-dollar company, you need to be better at this shit.
Yeah, especially with my job, I was doing training and found out all these like repercussions of data breaches and stuff. I'm like, bloody hell, we can get fined like 40 grand from the company. Stuff. It's like, wow.
Really?
Yeah. Supermarket I work at, if there's a data breach and your customer's personal information is leaked or stolen, well, we can be fined up to 40 grand.
Holy shit! Yeah.
It's insane. Oh. And like if you had like I don't know, like a folder out on the shop floor that has like information someone stole it, you could be fined 5 grand, like you yourself. And I was like, I can't afford 5 grand. Like, I'm not even going to bother putting anything on the shop floor. Like, no, it's all staying upstairs.
Oh yeah, no, fuck that shit.
Yeah,
no.
It's insane. I ain't risking that. There's all my savings gone if that's the case.
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah, anyway, back to Mcfarland.
Oh yeah.
I can't really think. Mortal Kombat, Space Marine, DC, Spawn, obviously.
Yeah.
Fortnite. Oh, not anymore. I can't think what else they have. Oh, they had Harry Potter for like 3 figures. No, 4 figures.
They still have Harry Potter.
Do they? They just haven't made anything.
Because they've shown off like figures before, I'm pretty sure, but they've never actually like
That's a shame because my mum loves all like the creatures from that, and like I've already bought the um, Buckbeak and the dragon, but like she'd love all of the creatures and stuff, and I'd buy mostly all the figures because I like the franchise.
Yeah, I mean, same. I think they're just on her.
Like a Dementor would be really
Um,
cool.
oh fuck yeah! I think they're just waiting for like the new Fantastic Beasts movie to come out. They'll like bring that shit back.
Oh, that would be interesting as well with Mads Mikkelsen instead of Johnny Depp.
Yeah, that's Nicholson. That's Johnny Depp.
I can't remember his name.
Gwyndon.
Yeah. I haven't even watched the second film yet because
Is
basically,
the second film out?
yeah, the crimes of whatever his name.
Gwyndon.
Yeah, like Gandalf.
That's his name now.
Yeah, that's blasphemy. I shouldn't say that. Yeah, at the end of the
Yeah,
first
the same
film,
character. I don't know what you're talking about.
because it's Colin Farrell playing the bloke, isn't it, in the film, and then like at the end it reveals that it's actually Johnny Depp underneath. Well, Grindelwald underneath. But as soon as that happened, I was like, I would have so much preferred if Colin Farrell was Grindelwald, like the entire time, and there was no like reveal of like pulling off a mask. I was like, oh my god.
I kind of like the fantastical aspect of that, but then again, it's like, you know.
I just prefer Colin Farrell as an actor to weird albino, blue haired Johnny Depp.
That would be hilarious. What is happening with that franchise? Because just
I don't have a clue. I know they're making a third one with Mads Mikkelsen, which will be interesting to see him be better than Johnny Depp because he's a better actor. And people may.
Well, Matt Nicholson.
Yeah.
Matt Nicholson's a bad actor. I agree with you, actually. You're going to try and be like, no, you're wrong. He's a terrible actor.
We may get like one comment because we don't get many views, just being like, no, Johnny Depp's better. I'm like, no, he's good in Pirates of the Caribbean, but like, not much else.
Johnny Depp just plays Johnny Depp in every fucking role he does.
Yeah, especially since
fight me on that.
Especially since Pirates of the Caribbean, it's like, oh, Johnny Depp, do you want to be what's his name? Jack Sparrow, but a vampire. It's like, oh, not really, but okay.
Oh, what are you talking about?
I can't remember what it's called.
Fuck, I know exactly what film you're talking about as well.
It's got the Queen of Hearts from the new Alice in Wonderland as well. Oh, and he's in that as well, was the Mad Hatter.
Why do you think he's in that? I like them.
Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, I can't remember her name. The person who plays the Queen of Hearts in it.
Yeah.
Oh, and she plays Bellatrix in Harry Potter.
The vampire movie with Johnny Depp. I remember the fucking name because I watched it like 14 minutes.
Oh, you really enjoyed it? I thought it was really boring.
I didn't enjoy it. I just went.
Oh.
To, like, see it.
Sorry.
It's like, it was weird because I had like free cinema tickets and that was like the only thing that was on that I was like the right age to go see. So
okay.
I was like, fuck it. If the tickets are going to expire anyway, I might as well watch them.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
So. Yeah.
Oh, Dark Shadows. That's what it's called.
That's the one. That's the one. It was good. Dark Shadows.
Yeah, it was alright. Some of the visuals were really creepy. Like when I first watched it, I remember being really creeped out by some of the visuals.
Yeah. Oh, him just standing in front of McDonald's is hilarious.
I don't remember that.
Oh, he's standing in front of McDonald's and he's like, "What are these magnificent golden arches?" Or whatever.
Oh, I gotta watch it again and be cringed out.
Yeah. No, it was hilarious.
And they're making a new Pirates film as well, aren't they? They're rebooting it with females, because of course they are.
Oh, yeah. So it works so well with fucking
Ghostbusters.
Yeah. Ghostbusters was just a shit movie. And people are like, oh, you just never went to watch it because it was a woman cast.
Oh, I love it when people say that. It's like, oh, you're saying it's bad because it's female. It's like, no, I'm saying it's bad because it's bad. Like, Doctor Who, it's bad because it's got bad writing and bad, like, premises, but she could be a good
It's like the
doctor.
concept of, like, trying to make them strong, independent women by forcing them to be strong, independent women. It's like the reason why, like, Ripley works so well is because they're not trying to force anything on you, you know?
Yeah, she just happens to be a female.
Yeah, she's just Ripley. Just let her be. So.
I can't remember what else I was going to say about that. I didn't know he was in Corpse Bride. Sorry, I'm just looking at his films now.
She finally just came. Right?
I didn't know he plays The main guy in Corpse Bride.
Wasn't Johnny Depp?
Yeah.
I love Corpse Bride.
Yeah, it's a great film.
One of the best movies I've seen in a really long time.
Yeah, those three, I can't remember what they're called. Corpse Bride, Night Before Christmas, and the other one about the dog.
Frankenweenie?
I love how it's like... Was it?
Frankenweenie?
Yeah, that's it. I like how like they're kind of connected. Like, it seems like they're connected at least anyway.
Nightmare Before Christmas is connected to that as well, right?
Yeah. It's supposed to be like, the dog is the same dog in all three movies, and the guy is the same guy, and the girl is the same girl.
Yeah,
like
that makes sense, actually.
Yeah, like Corpse Bride is like how she becomes, like how she dies and etc. like that, and then Nightmare Before Christmas is like her just kind of just being undead now.
That's actually really cool. Like, really sweet, you know?
I really need to look at the cast for the new Pirates of the Caribbean film, because it's irritating me now. Is it 5? Or have we already had 5? Oh, I've already had 5. Whoops, 6.
I wonder who's in it, because if it's like an all-star cast, fine. I'll go watch it.
I'm pretty sure it's like a bunch of girls and like no Johnny Depp, no Orlando Bloom.
I mean, Orlando Bloom hasn't been.
He was in 5 at the end of 5, wasn't he? Yeah, he was.
See?
Yeah, the one with weird floaty and like half skeleton sharks, and like it's all about Poseidon stuff.
I don't think I've seen it.
Oh. Well, that's actually a decent film. Like, the 4th one's like and then the 5th one's actually decent.
Oh, fair enough.
Oh, actually, no, it does say he's in... Oh, surely this is out of order. It does say he's in number 6, Johnny Depp. But I thought, like, he's been canned from everything, so maybe not. Keira Knightley, Brenton Thwaites, the guy who plays Nightwing.
Oh. That's weird.
The girl from the 5th
really
film,
bad.
I'm not going to try and pronounce her name. This can't be it. There's no way Bill Nighy's returning.
Bill Nighy?
Davy Jones.
Fucking hell, what?
Yeah.
Any flashbacks?
Maybe, yeah. Oh, I don't want to say that, that's spoilers. Naomi Harris as well.
Tell me, just tell me.
Oh, that's... Oh, I didn't know she plays the weird, creepy Pirates of the Caribbean woman who's like... Oh, Calypso.
I fucking love Calypso.
I never knew it was Naomi Harris.
Is she? No.
Yeah.
That's news. Mm.
Oh, Young Bootstrap's apparently in it, because it's Bill Skarsgård playing him.
Fucking hell.
Oh, here we go. Here's the girls. Go. Oh, I'm not going to try and pronounce that. Oh my god, that's bad. I'm going to butcher that completely. This can't be right. There's no way. I feel like this is just like a fan cast.
Is it on IMDb? Is it on IMDb?
Yeah.
Nothing on IMDb is official until like everything's out, you know.
Oh, bollocks.
It's all like shit. What's that? We just both say bollocks at the same time.
Oh, did we? That's amazing.
I love that.
Oh, Margot Robbie. Here we go. It's Margot Robbie's Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh, of course. It's gonna be like Holly Quinn.
She's working on two. They're working on 2 new Pirates of the Caribbean movies. One of those is a reboot, and the other we don't know yet.
It's just like that. Okay.
You're cutting out loads.
I said I hate that. I hate that so much.
Oh yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's all rumours that I heard, but like I knew Margot Robbie's in it, and I'm pretty sure there's another female in it as well.
God, we sound like such incels saying, female is in that movie. I don't want to watch it now.
Oh, this was us in the first 2 episodes as well, me and Dan, because like we don't mind female films as long as they're good. Like Wonder Woman 1984 is horrendous.
Oh my god! Please stop saying we like female films as long as they're good. Sorry, we sound like themselves. No, I get you. Just to clarify, I'm not straight, so you can't say that like cis men being assholes. I'm not straight, so none of you assholes can say anything against me.
Yeah, and I don't identify as anything, so I guess the closest I identify is straight, but I don't care who I am.
Yeah, I mean, sexuality doesn't fucking matter. Films are films.
Yeah,
film degree.
But like, if anyone thinks Wonder Woman 1984 is good, I'm gonna deeply cry because it's just so bad. Have you seen it?
I know people. I've seen parts of it, and I can't like watch all of it at the same time.
It's so bad. I watched it, and then I also watched like a group on YouTube called EFAP. I watched them watch it, and I was like, I'm not insane. People, like normal people, do hate it. Not hate it. It's just a bad film, but they're enjoying it for all the wrong reasons.
Normal people.
Not she. The best part in that film is Pedro Pascal. Like every time I was like, see, there's a good film here if you get rid of all the Wonder Woman parts and just make the film about him and like his like fall, and then afterwards he redeemed himself for his son. That's a good film. Yeah. But then you just add Wonder Woman, who's just dumb on every level.
It really pisses me off because it's like, why set in 1984 or whatever it is when you have like a whole fucking prequel film ready to go?
Yeah, and also in BVS she says like she's been in retirement for like 100 years since the first film, 1914 or whatever it was. Actually no, it's like 1917. Yeah. And then she comes back in 1984, so you haven't been out of retirement for 100 years, so what the fuck are you talking about?
No, so you've just been everywhere, and like you're going around where people literally have cameras and eat shit. Okay. Why are you always
You cut out again.
I said, why are you always lying?
Yeah. It's just amazing. And like the world building of like everyone having a wish and then they're all renouncing it. No. Like, some people probably wish, like, I wish my son didn't have cancer. You're not going to renounce that to save the world. What do you mean?
Or would you?
No, because she goes like, if you want to save the world, renounce your wish. But some people would be selfish and, like, because they make it as the film, like, says, like, wish for bad things. Like, or everyone wishes for something negative or something. But some people would be like, I wish for my family, like, my dad not to have cancer and stuff. Like, would you really renounce that? Oh, my son's got leukemia.
Yeah? Oh god, no! I'm not even gonna joke about this shit.
I'm not even joking.
Yeah,
like my son has leukemia. I wish for him not to have it, and then some woman beams into my head, goes, "Renounce your wish." I'm like, "No, I don't want my kid to die of leukemia. Thank you." Like, fuck off.
Go fuck yourself. Yeah.
Oh, it is funny. And she has super speed, and then I realised like it breaks. I completely forgot like she has super speed in the Snyder Cut and Justice. I'm just like, why is the Flash there? She's got super speed.
Exactly. They just did not need that.
No, not at all. It's hilarious. And then Superman being faster than Flash as well just makes Flash even more obsolete. Like if he can reverse time, then what the hell can Superman do? Because he can go faster than Flash.
Well, yeah. I think it's like they're going to try and explain it by burying out the cat into the Speed Force, something nobody else can do.
Yeah, I reckon they will.
I'm interested to see if
Flashpoint goes well.
At this point, right?
I'll be interested to see if Flashpoint goes well because they've just speed run the universe.
There's no Flashpoint movie. It's just called The Flash.
But it's going to be Flashpoint.
It is. I'm just holding hope it's not.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it is silly that they've got no build-up whatsoever. So they're like, especially if they do the Flashpoint where he goes back to save his mum, we've got, like, the casual audiences have no connection with her whatsoever. So they're going to be like, oh, okay. Like, there's not going to be any, like, not motivation. But you're not going to get on board with his decision.
I mean, I'm talking Flash season 3, right? Season 3? Whatever season it was. So it's still out of,
like a few episodes of Flashpoint and then he reverses it.
It wasn't fun of it.
I would be, yeah. Especially if they don't have Reverse Flash in it. I'll be like, what the fuck are you doing?
Reverse Flash is in it. He's the one with he's the Barry Allen with long hair.
Wait, what? They're
Bet you
doing
didn't
it.
know
They're
that.
doing Ezra. So
Yeah,
they're doing
Ezra
Eobard
Miller is
Thawne
with Flash.
is the same person.
Right now, he is going to be Ewok Thong because in the comic books, Ewok Thong literally just looks like Barry Allen.
I don't know that.
Yeah, he looks exactly like Barry Allen. He had plastic surgery and everything to look exactly like him.
Oh, that's a bit weird. That's like bloody Hush. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Have you seen Batwoman?
Sorry?
Have you watched the Batwoman TV show?
Fucking hate the Batman TV show. It's so forced. It upsets me.
Oh hell yeah. Have you seen it though? Like all of it?
I've not seen all of it.
Oh no. Me and Dan want to do an entire episode talking about it because it's so hilariously bad.
I'll give it a watch if you want me to be on a podcast again.
Yeah, I'm definitely up for it. More the merrier. Like, it's so beautifully bad on every level.
Yeah. Bless.
There's like one good scene, and like, I knew it was a good scene because I wasn't questioning everything that's happening, and then they ruin it, and I'm like, oh no. And it's got nothing to do with Batwoman either. The one good scene, it's hilarious. Yeah. Well, I think that's everything to talk about, really. Unless I can think of other stuff about Mcfarland, but I can't really.
Yeah, McFarland's a shit comp. Like, in terms of toys, they're a bit gummy, a bit shit in terms of like proportions and stuff. But they're getting better, and that's all we can like hope for.
Oh, they've definitely improved. Like, yeah, since they first did like Fortnite and stuff, and their Walking Dead, which barely moved and stuff. Although, to be fair, their Halo line was absolutely phenomenal back in the day.
Oh, that fucking Halo line was the best fucking Halo line. I know people kiss Joy Toy's ass or Joy Ride's ass, whatever that fucking called.
Oh yeah, the really old ones with the vacuum chrome visors.
Yeah. And I guarantee that's the only reason why people like them is because of the vacuum chrome visors.
Probably.
They will.
It's the only gimmick. I love it. It's so amazing.
It's like, I literally genuinely think that's why, because everybody I've heard talk about the Joy Toy figures, it's like, oh yeah, the visors were vacuum chrome. It's like, yeah, but the Jazzware ones have vacuum chrome now as well, so.
Yeah, to be fair, their Master Chief's really cool. I wanted to get their full Noble team, but I haven't even seen Wave 2 in England, Emil, because he's in Wave 2.
Yeah, like, none of their fucking figures are in the UK yet. It's weird. Jazzwares is a weird company.
Yeah, I've never even heard of them until Halo, so I'm wondering if they even were, like, a thing in the UK.
Yeah, they were. They did the Fortnite. They did the other Fortnite figures, man.
Oh, were they available in the UK?
Yeah, I own some of their figures. Like their Fortnite figures.
Are they good?
They're really good. They're sculpted by the dude who did the original Marvel Legends line, so they've got like the weird hinged hands. But other than that issue, they're great.
Oh, the hinged hands. Oh, they're amazing. They look so weird.
Hinged hands, man.
Yeah.
The hinged hands, man. So, terrible.
I can't remember. There's someone on Instagram I saw. They like printed hinged hands for 112 figure. I can't remember who it was. It wasn't like an Iron Man or anything. So it looked like some weird like robot hand, and he couldn't grip he couldn't get the joints tight enough, so it couldn't grip anything. So it's like when he showed like the character holding a sword and a gun, it was so loosely in there. It's like he just had to try and balance it to get the picture because the fingers wouldn't grip. So funny.
We're not allowed to shade other people.
No, I wouldn't say their name anyway. I just couldn't think what character it was.
I was gonna shade someone.
I mean, you could if you want to, but because we're
gonna
get like
you know
12
that Soul
views.
Reaver Customs dude? He's shit.
Oh yeah, what a novice. He thinks he's making really good stuff. He is, but that's not the point, right? He does crap eBay prices.
Oh man, no, fuck people sometimes though. I love my customers. They're actually customers, but fuck.
Oh, it's hilarious.
No, don't fuck everybody. I'm still like really gutted that you still haven't gone like the two fucking like like the fucking Darth Vader heads I sent you, and none of them showed up, and that really pissed me off.
Oh my god, yeah, I know. When
that
what did I
was
send
hilarious.
You? Oh, the Joker stuff. I was really worried that the Joker heads weren't going to get you because I was like, why is this for some reason both like the things you've sent me have just gone into the void and just disappeared? Like,
I've sent you like the other stuff, like the Hellboy stuff and shit.
Oh yeah, actually, yeah, I forgot about that.
that got to you like the next day or something. I'm pretty sure. I just don't know what happened with like the Star Wars stuff, unless there's someone out there who's literally just looking for Darth Vader heads and like snatches them.
I wonder if it was just some
I don't
random
think
person,
happens, but
some random person at Royal Mail. They just knew who you were. Like, oh, it's a Soul Reaver. I'm going to take that.
Somebody recognized me in like a Forbidden Planet once, and that was really weird.
Oh, that's really
It was
cool.
like the weirdest thing ever. It wasn't even like, do you know what? It wasn't even like, you're like, oh yeah, I'm like a fan of your work or something, and they just like talking to me like as if they knew me. I'm like, I'm really sorry, man. I don't know who you are. He's like, you're Soul Reaver Customs, aren't you? Like, yeah. He's like, yeah, I'll follow you on Instagram.
Yeah.
I've never spoken to you. And he's like, yeah, but I'll follow you, so we're kind of like mates. And I was like,
Oh,
really,
okay, that's too far.
this,
but that is a thing that happens a lot. Like you hear a lot of YouTubers saying like they talk to you like they know you, and it's really weird because you've got to try and be polite and be like, I don't know you, but I appreciate the fact that you think you know me, kind of thing.
Yeah.
I appreciate you care about me, but get out of my face.
It's like the one time that happened, but it's like I get really weirded out when people send me like personal messages as well. So, oh man, I'm going through like a very hard time right now, and it's great to see you do this stuff. Like, I have a family member who's dying of cancer. I'm like, this is the first message you've ever sent me, man. I just so toy heads.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, it's crazy how like you become like a role model. Like they associate so much with you.
Yeah, it's like, bless them, but at the same time, like,
yeah, like you're not professional. Like you need to seek actual help if you're that bad and stuff.
Yeah,
like that.
If you've got issues, man, just like talk to somebody else, not me.
Yeah, definitely. So, someone the other day on my YouTube comments asked when I'm going to do a face reveal, and I'm like, well, if you know me from Facebook, you know what I look like anyway. And I've only got 400 subs. I'm going to do a face reveal for like 500. That's nothing. Like, not that I'm not appreciative, but if I did reveal like 500 subs, people are like, I don't care.
I'm sorry. Just imagine. Hi guys, this is my 500 sub face reveal.
Yeah, like 500 subs. Oh dear.
That's actually hilarious. Do you remember Toy Spot or Review Spot?
Yeah. He really annoys me that he talks. Like, you know, I have to say like this is Undying Art and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't refer to myself go like, oh, and now Undying Art's going to go into size comparisons. When he goes like, and the Spot will get back to you shortly. It's like, oh my god, don't talk to yourself in the third person.
I like, bless him. I really love him. Like,
I love his videos as well.
And stuff. He accidentally did a face reveal once, which was kind of hilarious.
So how has he done that?
He was, I think Warner Brothers or something sent him like a Suicide Squad. No, it wasn't Warner Brothers. It was like Captain America: Civil War or something. They were doing a premiere and they invited like toy reviews and stuff. And we're like contractually obligated to do like a video unboxing stuff, and he had to be in it. So yeah, that was like interesting to see.
I don't know why people like face reveals, because for me it ruins. Because obviously, if you hear someone's voice, you just picture what they look like.
Yeah.
Like before I got a job, my work coach, I hadn't met her because it's COVID. I got a new one during COVID, and I hadn't met her for a year. And then when I went and see her for the first time, I was like, "You're not at all what I thought you'd look like." She was like, "Yeah, I know you're taller than expected." I'm like, "Yes, okay, everyone says that. I get it. Like, come on."
I'm not tall as well. I get it. People think I'm tall now. Actually, it really upsets me. So like, look at me. They're like, "Oh, you're very shorter than I expected."
Shorter or taller?
Shorter. I'm shorter. Because people always assume I'm like 6 foot or something. But I'm like 5'8", 5'7".
Oh.
So, yeah.
I'm 6'3", so.
Christ. No. Okay. If we ever meet, man, you're going to be
Just, if we ever do, like, a picture on Instagram to put, just met you, just be like, we're not taking pictures together. I don't want to look even small.
I'll just stand on like a bunch of platforms and stuff. That'll be hilarious.
Yeah, we'll just get like random people for you to stand on top of and just.
I have to be the taller one because my ego's shit.
I'll just crouch. Or just wear like those really like heavy metal, like the people that heavy metal people wear, the massive boots that have like got like 4-inch heels, and we just won't show their entire Just show like our
New Rocks.
bust.
I own like 4 pairs of New Rocks, man. Yeah, I have like 6 to 12 inch heels.
Jesus Christ!
That's all.
Just wear
I
them
used
all
to
the
be a
time. There you
full-on
go. Then you'll be
emo, man.
tall.
Dude, I used to be a full-on emo. Like it was hilarious. But yeah, I've now matured into a weeb. Fine.
Matured into it. It was a phase, and now I'm a weeb. I don't know what I am. I'm just a fucking dude.
A nerd? Nah.
Yeah,
That's,
pretty much. I'm a
I
geek.
don't see what's wrong with being a nerd. People are like, nerds. It's like, yeah, calm.
I think nowadays
Shit,
it's
you
way
like
more
it.
accepted.
Yeah. Have you seen the thing where like people get bullied for not knowing stuff about Marvel and America, like in some groups and shit? It's like, wow.
Oh yeah, I love it. Like people expect you to know everything. It's like, well, no, I can't literally read every comic. Even if I did read comics, I can't read every comic under the sun, every book, every article about it, every retcon. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna get things wrong.
Oh, you fucking fake fan.
Oh,
Fake
exactly.
fan.
Oh, I love fake
Yeah.
fan as well. Oh, I enjoy the Star Wars sequels. Fake fan. No, I know they're bad films, but I enjoy them.
The
Fake
thing
fan.
is, like, I fucking hate the sequels, but I have my personal vendettas against people in the films. I think they're okay films. They're for like a fun time. If you just want like a goofy, like not goofy, but if you just want a fun time with something that's like Star Wars, I guess you can watch the sequels and they're good. You know.
Yeah, it's like I was
But
saying to Dan last episode. People who enjoy bad things, like badly written or badly acted things, they have to try and justify why it's good. Like they do it all the
hey, well,
time.
it's bad. That's why it's good. Shut up. You know.
Yeah, like I can acknowledge that some TV shows I like are bad. I can acknowledge that the sequels are bad, like badly written. They just look good, and occasionally some good acting, but not a lot. But I just enjoy them. They're just dumb fun.
Yeah.
And Snyder
No, I
Cut,
agree.
everyone loves, and people cry when I say I don't like it.
See, I love the Snyder Cut, but that's because like it's just so long. It's ridiculous.
I
Like,
just feel like a lot of the stuff he had like put back in, it just feels like a lot of bloat. Like, well, I mean, a lot of it's slow motion, but a lot of scenes are just randomly extended for no reason. Like,
it's got like
like
22 minutes of slow motion or something insane.
yeah, it's 10%
It's
of
like,
the film. It's like what? When you hear that statistic, you're like, that's mad. And like the random yodeling that the people do with Aquaman, and then she like sniffs the shirt. I'm like, why have we? Why is this in the film? This is why cutting exists, guys. Like the people who are like, "Oh, we need the Snyder Cut so desperately."
yeah, but, like,
No,
we need the Snyder Cut. I agree. I agree. We need the Snyder Cut, but we don't need Josh Whedon because Josh Whedon is a piece of shit that doesn't deserve to be in Hollywood. So, yeah.
ignoring that, like ignoring the, like just looking at it as films without like directors and stuff. I genuinely prefer Justice League over Snyder Cut. Like Snyder Cut breaks
really
the universe
don't.
so much more than Justice League does.
I mean, Joss Whedon's cut really annoys me because it's too bright.
Yeah, the color
That makes
grading's
sense.
weird, but I'd rather see red than this
And
like
like
stinginess.
they've nerfed Flash in that movie.
Yeah, but then they made him overpowered in Snyder Cut, so like they
No,
just.
they didn't. No, they fucking
I reckon they do
didn't.
because like he
I think
literally
he's
saves the
he's
entire
50 balance.
universe with no consequence, so he can just do it whenever he wants.
He's done what, sorry?
You know, at the end when he reverses time and saves everything.
Oh no, dude, that's gonna lead into what happens into the Flash.
Yeah,
There's
they need
consequences
they
for
need
that.
to have consequences, otherwise they've broken the universe. Because he goes like,
Oh no,
"Oh, I
dude,
need to do it
there
one
is
last time."
consequences to that. I can guarantee that right now. There are consequences to that.
Yeah, that's good then. Because like otherwise, he's like, "Oh, I need to do it one last time. I need to break the rule again." It's like, again, well, it's not a rule if you're just going to keep breaking it.
It's
Just
more
more
of
of
a
like a
guideline.
rough
Man.
guideline. Yeah,
It's kind of
exactly.
like
But yeah,
it's like parlay for pirates, you know.
yeah, yeah. And Cyborg is so much more powerful than they show him in Snyder Cut. Like when his dad's giving him the exposition of like, oh, you can control money, and then it shows like the bull fighting the bear. It's like, wow, that's very not on the nose.
I
And
really like that version though, just because it's like it shows how like because you know with Cyborg because he can't read binary. You know that, right? Like I think it's even like in the comic books and stuff. Just because he's mostly machine still means that his human body, like well, the human part of him and it's like the human part of his brain can't communicate or understand binary. So like the alien tech version of him has to translate into like a physical mean for his like human brain to understand, and that makes a lot of sense, you know.
Oh, okay. It
And
just
I
seemed
think
like
that's
really
cool.
on the nose. I was like, they're okay.
I think that's what they were trying to allude to,
But
which is cool.
what makes me laugh is like, you know, it shows like you can control all the nukes if you wanted to.
Yeah.
When you find out the location of the horrible base with Steppenwolf being a evil motherfucker, send nukes over. like,
No, because there's still people there.
no, there's not. Not in the Snyder Cut.
Oh shit! Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're
It's
right.
completely
No, but
empty. It's an
that amount
abandoned
of
like
no, but
Russian.
it's still like, but dude, still think about it this way. Okay, you're an alien who's literally released nukes onto a place in the U.S. You are literally going to start a war with every country just by that
Yeah,
one
yeah, I
action.
guess so.
You know, so it makes sense in that way.
Yeah,
So,
but it just like flat. Like they get the most I don't know what the word is, development, and then like everyone else gets sidelined, kind of thing. And some, oh, I could just talk about Snyder Cut for ages. But we do like
we should do.
if you want to get involved in the DC episode, me and Dan want to go like through all the films and like Snyder Cut and stuff like that.
Oh fuck yeah, I'd love to. I'd love to. I'd love to be back here, man. It's fun talking to you. You know.
Oh, very glad to hear that because we do want to get like not permanent because I don't want to like don't know what word is hold you to it, but
Often
like
the
just
it's yeah.
whenever you're available, hop on in, kind
Oh
of
hell
thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah. I mean, if I have no like prior like what's it called like not obligations, but you know what I mean.
Yeah,
What are they
I
called?
can't think of the word either. I'm a podcaster. What am I doing? What's the word?
Words. Yeah, English. I speak it.
Responsibilities?
Yeah,
Engagements?
prior responsibility. Yeah, either
Yeah.
one. Either one. Fuck it. Why not? Oh, that'd be fun. That'd be fun.
And it's funny
I love
because
that.
people just, like, we'd get absolutely next to no views. And I bet, like, a lot of podcasts would be like, oh no, this is terrible. We need to, like, end the podcast. I'm like, no, I'm just doing it for fun. Maybe one day we'll grow an audience. Yeah, anything else you want to say to the 4 people that watch this?
I like potatoes. That's fine.
That's absolutely fantastic.
Thank you. I can't think of anything to say to anybody, to be honest.
What an absolute sign off. That does it for this episode. Talk about Mcfarland and just having a chat with Soul Reaver.
Yeah.
If you like this video, please hit the like button. If you didn't, hit dislike. Let us know in the comment how to improve and stuff like that. What you want us to talk about. We do plan to do a Marvel, a Star Wars, a DC talk. Not in all one episode, multiple episodes. So, and Lord of the Rings as well, because me and Dan love Lord of the Rings. So, yeah, look forward to those. And I'll catch you in a bit. Peace.
Peace.